Dr. J here. Today we're going to discuss high fructose corn syrup. So before I get started on that, I wanted to go over the standard American diet has us consuming about 150 pounds of sugar a year. Holy smokes, that's a lot, okay? And of that, 70 pounds is from fructose or high fructose corn syrup. Okay, fructose, when it's involved in a fruit that's natural and you ingest it, that's good. Okay, you're getting all the fiber with it, the rich nutrients with it. So when you consume fructose, this isn't like the bad report on fructose, okay? But when you consume it as high fructose corn syrup, so it'll be in most drinks like juices, carbonated beverages, it's a serious culprit, okay? All processed foods, any junk food, any of those little candies, look at your ingredients, okay? You want to look for high fructose corn syrup, and in the end here I'll give a couple of names that they hide it under, okay? And so what is the problem with high fructose corn syrup? So I'm going to tell you a little bit. One of the problems is, well, fructose is an amazing sugar and it goes right to the liver to be metabolized, okay? But let's say you were like the average person and you had two 20-ounce pops of soda a day. The sugar in that is high fructose corn syrup, okay? And that is just getting poured right into your liver. Your liver can't handle it, and they have what's called a fatty liver, okay? And so it's because of sugar metabolism and the toxic overload. If we're consuming that 150 pounds of sugar a year, I think it's a half a pound of sugar a day. Holy smokes, okay? It becomes a toxin because the body can't deal with it. And so you get this big fatty liver, you get insulin resistance, you put on abdominal weight, visceral fat, they call it. Okay, this is the culprit. It affects your blood pressure, it affects your cardiovascular system overall. It's very detrimental. It inhibits the active form of vitamin D that you get from the sun, okay? Or if you're supplementing, it inhibits it, the natural form, to being produced for your body. So then it messes with calcium channels. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And so you're allowed to take it in. And so they've changed the name and they've lobbied to not tell you how much is in there. High fructose corn syrup comes in the form of high fructose corn syrup 90 and 55. And 90 is 90% fructose and 55 is 55% fructose and glucose. But the thing is when it's in a syrup, they lay side by side. They look like when they're granules, they look the same, but when they add the water, that makes the syrup, okay? And so they lay side by side because they've chemically modified the corn syrup so that it just tastes yummy. And it's sugar and everybody loves it. You know, it doesn't even give you that feeling of satiety, you know, being full. So yeah, anyway, so like it's in, anything that's processed that sits on the shelf, you need to look at your ingredients. Be an ingredient watcher, okay? Because you don't want it going into you, and you certainly don't want it going into your children because it sets them up. And so let's see, like all your condiments, you know, junky ketchups, mustards, salad dressings, barbecue sauces, you know, look at all of that and then go and look at your cereals. Just be an ingredient searcher. High fructose corn syrup, okay? You do not want it in your foods, okay? So I thought I was pretty good, at keeping that stuff at bay. And so yesterday I went, so it was a little challenge here, I went and looked all through every product I had in my refrigerator and every product I had in my shelving in my pantry. And I had 20 items that I just tossed out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh, Ted, you're not eating this. Mac, you're not eating this. Just started chucking stuff. Johnnett, you're not eating this, you know? And so it's okay to have sugar, okay? It's like just bring yourself to an awareness that the average person consumes 150 pounds of sugar a year. Where is it coming from? And what are my choices? And high fructose corn syrup is a no, no, no. So I challenge you, okay? I challenge you to go and look at your product, ingredient products of everything in your refrigerator, in everything in your pantry, and start being a good little watcher, because you don't want to end up with a fatty liver, you don't want to end up with high blood pressure, you don't want cardiovascular disease, you don't want to inhibit your vitamin D from being produced and functioning to boost your immune system and your mental health, okay? So look at it, get rid of it, and you're going to win, okay? So here I'm going to read a list of other names that they hide it under. Okay, so you're not going to see it up top. You'll see carbohydrates, which is your sugars, okay? But on the you'll look at it in your product ingredient, because they don't have to list it, because they lobbied that they don't have to list it, okay? So here we go. It's a list, all right? So isoglucose, high fructose corn syrup, natural corn syrup, maize syrup, fructose syrup, fructose isolate, fructose, glucose syrup, fruit fructose. See, they're getting you with that one too. And then crystalline glucose, or fructose, crystalline fructose. Okay, so that's 10 names that they hide it under. Okay, so anytime it says those, you're dealing with high fructose corn syrup, all right? So go be a little detective in your own house and find out what it is and throw it out. High fructose corn syrup should be a no, no. Stop it. I have to tell myself that. Stop it. It just sneaks in over the years. Who knows? Some of the stuff I had in my refrigerator was years old. So I just want to empower you to stop it. Just stop it. You're going to win. You're going to be a winner. Share my video. Everyone that's taking this stuff in should know what they're doing to their family. And it's not even intentional. You don't even realize it. It's not even your fault. The FDA should ban that stuff. And it's funny, it's banned in several other countries around the world. Who knew? Okay, well anyway, bless you, enjoy your day. Thanks as always for allowing me to help you take your next step together towards health. And please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share, share, share. Okay, I look forward to serving you. Bless you, and until next time.